थंबनेल पे से तो आप जान ही गए होंगे कि आज मैं आपको क्या बताने वाला हूँ। तो सबसे पहले मैं एक बात आपको क्लियर कर दूं कि सिर्फ मेघालय में नहीं बल्कि पूरे उत्तर पूर्व राज्यों में राइस बियर को बहुत पसंद किया जाता है। अलग अलग राज्यों में अलग अलग कबीलों द्वारा इसे अलग अलग नाम दिए गए हैं। ये कहना मेरा गलत नहीं होगा कि ये यहाँ के लोगों के रिच और डाइवर्स कल्चर का प्रतीक है। तो भैया इंट्रोडक्शन पार्ट तो हो गया, अब आते हैं मुद्दे की बात के ऊपर कि भैया इसे बनाया कैसे जाता है। तो सबसे पहले चावल को भिगोकर दूसरे दिन कूटा जाता है, और बस कूटा ऐसे ही नहीं जाता है, उसमें फर्न्स और मिर्च डाल के कूटा जाता है। अब ये फर्न्स जो होते हैं ना, ये एक तरह के पौधे होते हैं। इन्हें हिंदी में क्या कहते हैं ये ढूंढने की मैंने बहुत कोशिश की, मिला नहीं। अगर आपको पता हो इनको क्या कहते हैं तो आप जरूर मुझे कमेंट्स में लिख के बताइएगा। चावल को ये सारी चीजें डाल के कूटा जाता है एकदम स्थानीय स्टाइल में, और इतना कूटते जब तक कि वो पाउडर ना बन जाए। पाउडर होने पे उसे केले के पत्ते के ऊपर गोंदा जाता है, बिल्कुल आटे की तरह। उसमें ईस्ट मिक्स किया जाता है और फिर अंत में जाके फर्न्स यानी कि वो हमारे जो पौधे थे जिनका नाम हमें पता नहीं था, उनमें जो है फर्मेंट करने के लिए एक कोन शेप बास्केट में 2 से 3 दिन के लिए रख दिया जाता है। यहाँ के स्थानीय लोगों ने मुझे बताया कि इस ड्रिंक में काफी सारे मेडिसिनल तत्व होते हैं, तो अगर आप 1 या ज्यादा से ज्यादा 2 लगा लो तो आपकी सेहत के लिए ये अच्छा होता है। लेकिन मैं आपको ये भी बता दूं कि इसका अल्कोहल परसेंटेज वैरी करता है। जो मैंने पिया था उसका अल्कोहल परसेंटेज ऑलमोस्ट 70% था। तो आप मेरी हालत समझ ही गए होंगे। इसे बनाना तो हम जान गए, लेकिन इसके पीछे का इतिहास क्या है, इसके लिए हम बात करेंगे हमारे एक्सपर्ट के साथ।
Thank you. You want to share?
Yeah.
It's pretty potent, okay, mind you. Throughout Northeast, you'll find and you'll love their rice beer. What is it called here?
Bitchi.
Bitchi. Okay, it's called Bitchi here. Apong is the same thing, right?
Yeah, it's rice beer, but the rice is different.
The fermentation is different?
Fermentation is same. It could be same the process, but the rice strained. This is the glutinous highland rice.
Okay.
And
okay.
this rice is as old as 6,000 years
What are you
ago.
saying?
Yes, our highland rice.
Wow. So the quality of rice determines how the rice beer is going to be.
Yes.
And according to you, it's more than 6,000 years old.
Yes, the rice strain that we grew here in the Garo highlands.
Okay, all right. So normally it's white in color, but this one here is a little darker shade. All right, now that we are here with the rice, Bitchi. Okay, cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers to Garo. I've been asking you questions since morning. There's something I wanted to ask you. Considering the fact that there are only 3 tribes, official tribes here in Meghalaya, how are they different to one another? Khasi, Jaintias and Garos. I'm not talking about the attire and the food.
When people talk about Meghalaya is taken as homogeneous state, but it is not. We have 3 different tribes here, the Khasi, Jaintia and the Garos. Khasi and Jaintia, they belong to Proctor Astro Mokhmer ethnic group, and Garos belong to the Tibeto-Burman group.
So you guys came from Tibet?
Yes, that's what we were told.
And this was how many years old? Do you have any idea? Do you have any records?
It's time immemorial, and probably because of persecution or maybe because of drought, the Garos, they wandered out of Tibet. They wandered along Himalayas, then they took a voyage through the Brahmaputra River, and they came down to Assam Valley.
Okay.
Yeah.
So from Tibet they came to Assam. I read somewhere that they came by Bihar also. There's an mention of Kuch Bihar
yes,
also.
Yes. From the Himalayas, they wandered through Kuch Bihar, and they had gone to Dhubri also. Dhubri, erstwhile known as Dobini, which means the washerwoman or washerwoman goddess, the Dobini. So the rulers of this Dhubri, the ruler of Dhubri welcomed the Garos, but because of the fear of the Garos are supposed to be wild, unsophisticated tribe. So probably they were intimidated, and the rulers of Dhubri did not allow them to settle in Dhubri district. So they took a voyage to Assam Valley, to Assam Valley, where they have to meet the powerful and cruel rulers, and they suffer persecution. Okay, and even the women, there were atrocities against the women. One of our the daughters of the Garo chief, Jugisilchi, was even kidnapped by the ruler, the king. Yes.
The reason I'm asking you is because a lot has been written about Meghalaya, but I don't know much about Meghalaya before Brits came in. Okay,
Yeah.
so I believe you just told me that you came from Tibet. A
Yes.
lot of the tribes here are immigrated from Thailand and
Yes,
Southeast
yes.
Asia. So Garos came from Tibet, why Kuch Bihar or Assam, either way. But when did the missionaries came in? When did the Brits came in? And when did it was a part of Assam?
Yeah. In 1862, probably in the 1800s, the Garos were supposed to be the headhunters, fierce, wild, and there are two types of Garos. Those Garos residing in the low-lying areas, that is in the plains, and these people are subject to the atrocities of the zamindars. The zamindars, because of the weak Mughal kings at that time, the zamindars were growing very powerful and very popular.
Okay.
And the Garos, the Garos in the plains have to pay taxes to the zamindars. But those Garos in the highlands, in the interior areas, they have their own administration, they have their own laws, and they are not, they are free from outside influence, they are free from outside interferences as well. So when the Britishers came, it was the present Meghalaya or the Garo Hills were part of Assam. Yeah. So probably these areas in the eastern region were the only areas where it was not under the British Raj. So the Britishers, they invited the British American missionaries, Baptist missionaries. Education grant was given to the American missionaries. They come here, they taught us they gave the education, health, and also religion. That way, they're supposed to keep track. They're supposed to control. They're supposed to give records and reports to the British Empire.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's when the picture of American.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All
Yeah.
right. Makes sense. So, and you got the statehood in 1972.
1972. Yeah.
Okay. How is Garo different to Khasi? Because I believe since last 10 years I've been traveling this region, Khasi has been given a lot of importance. Okay?
Yeah.
And Jaintiyas and Garos are kind of overshadowed because of, I'm not trying to compare, I'm just trying to say, where has Garo lost, or what is that one thing, the USP of Garos, why people, there are a lot of people watching you right now, okay? Why should they visit the Garo Hills? Basically, I'm just trying to ask you a sales pitch.
See, Garo, Jaintia, and Khasis, we are clubbed as one state, but ethnicity or difference in everything, culture, food habit, ethnicity, we are so different. And if we are to project Garo Hills, you have to project us as single entity. as one Garo tribe.
Fair enough. Okay, all right. Give me 3 reasons why someone or whoever is coming should experience in this region, Garo. 3 things which one should, as a tourist or as someone who is an avid traveler like me, come here and should experience. Of course, one is the rice beer. You can try rice beer throughout the Northeast, but other than rice beer.
Other than rice beer, yes, the beautiful people of Garo Highlands are very hospitable. This could be one USP.
I understand. She's trying to promote herself. I get it.
No, I'm speaking for entire Garo Hills.
They are lovely. No doubt about that.
And this itself can be, Garo hospitality can be one tourism aspect. And everyone is welcome to experience the Garo hospitality.
Okay, that's
apart
just
from
one.
culture.
That's
apart
one.
from culture, yeah.
So I consider people and hospitality
hospitality is a broad spectrum.
Okay. Number 2? I'm not going to leave you. ऐसा नहीं छोड़ूंगा आपको. बताइए number 2. So one, I would definitely say try and enjoy the sacred groves here.
Yeah.
Okay. Come, Tura is a town, but if you can come a little on the outskirts, an hour or 45 minutes away, there are some amazingly beautiful hills and valleys. But we are in Meghalaya. Meghalaya is all about hills and valleys. But I would recommend you get hold of a local, someone like her. Okay, and travel like a local, hear the legends, the stories.
Yeah.
And most of them are actually true, okay? And if it's not, I'm not to be blamed. She is.
मैं आज आपको दिखाना चाहता हूँ, अगर आपको लगता है कि तुरा कोई पिछड़ा हुआ जगह है जहाँ पे इंडिजिनियस लोग रहते हैं और जिनका एजुकेशन जो है डामाडोल है, मैं आपको तुरा का आज का नज़र दिखाता हूँ, प्लीज़.
What my heart was in for till you stepped into the room. 1 in a million, 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 1 in a million.